What's up, guys? It's week 2 of our school shutdown, and we are all starting to try to get used to our new reality as far as school goes, at least for the time being. Some new information has come about from the district regarding students and completing work and teachers assigning work. So, whereas before we couldn't assign work and or we could assign work, but we couldn't expect you to do it. Now we are expected to assign work, and students are expected to complete it. So, this video is just going to be a little bit of information and going over some of the new things that we will be doing during this time where we don't get to be with each other. Um, so first off, I will be holding office hours. That's just an hour a day where I'm available to be contacted, where I'm dedicated sitting at my computer. You can email me, you can text me, you could chat with me, you can put messages up on Google Classroom. And I will be hosting video conferencing. So through a app called Google Meet, which will be easy for all of us to use since you just use your Google account to sign in from school. The times are posted on the screen there. So each day is a different class period. Monday, first period, Tuesday, second period, Wednesday, third period, and Thursday, sixth period, with Friday being an open hour where anybody from any class that I have um, can join and ask me questions or just talk if you want to, which is fine too. The time will be 12 to 1 p.m., so everybody should be awake at that time, I hope. Um, and that's a perfect time for you guys to ask questions about if you have like technology problems or if you don't know how to access a certain program or if you don't know what to do on the assignment. I can be able to show you guys how to do that on the screen. And it would be a great way for us to learn together. So that's from 12 to 1 every day. But that's not the only time that I'm at my computer. I'm usually there between 7:30 and 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm also checking it in the evening when I come or get done, not come home. Obviously, I'm still here, but in the evening around 6 or 7, I'm checking it. So I'll be able to get to you guys and your questions whenever you have it. All right, so websites that we're going to be using during this time. All of you guys are familiar with Google Classroom. We use that every day. We are still using that every day, so that should not be anything new. Gmail, your .NET Gmail account, you guys should be checking, if not every day, at least 2 or 3 times a week. We are going to be using Flipgrid, which you guys are used to for video submissions. You know, your Google Drive is going to be an important website to use. Your Google Docs and Slides, which we always use before, and Google Forms. Also, other sites that we will be using is Quizlet and Quizzes, which we have used in our classroom. So you guys should be familiar with all of that. The only two websites that are new or should be new to all of us is the Zoom video meeting and Google Meet. And those will be the two websites that we use for our video conferencing. And so I understand that that will take a little while and maybe a little bit confusing and nerve wracking to use those kind of instruments and technology tools. But uh, once we get some practice, it should be pretty fun, actually. Uh, so get familiar with these websites, maybe put some shortcuts on your computer at home or on your device at home so you could get to those as well. And if you guys are using phones or iPads, then there are apps that you can download for Google Classroom, Gmail, the Zoom meeting, Google Meet, Flipgrid. Actually, all of these have apps that you can download instead of going through the website. So go ahead and get those on your phone or your device so that you're ready to go when the assignments come up. All right, let's talk about a little bit of the expectations during this time, at least in my class. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to post assignments at the beginning of the week. You will have 1 week to finish them all and turn them in. So you can do that at any time. You can do them all on the first day. You can spread them out however you want. We're basically going to do one chapter per week, just like in class. It'll be a Google slide presentation, and I will go through them on video like I am right now, explaining and giving you information as we go through the slides together. You can download those videos, you can watch them. at your own time and your own pace, and you can always go back and refer to them when you need them. So they will be up there for you. Most of the weeks, we will have one chapter per week. On bigger chapters like World War I or World War II, we will split them into multiple weeks as needed. For each chapter, there will be a vocabulary assignment that we do on Quizlet. There will be at least one writing assignment, just like we did in class, where you guys will open up a Google Docs and you'll be asked to compare and contrast or give a summary or give your opinion or write an argument uh, based on the material that we are covering that week. There will always be a quiz or an assessment at the end of the chapter. And then we will have the occasional creative assignments or video assignments where you guys will be asked to create something based on the material or give a video submission with your thoughts uh, regarding what we are covering that week. Okay, finally, since we don't get to see each other face to face and in person, here are several ways that you guys can contact me if anything comes up. And really, if anything comes up at all, not just school related, if things are going on at home or you are having difficulties with being stuck in the house or you're just bored, hit me up. You could email me at timothy@mdusd.net. Like I said, we have the office hours and video chat from 12 to 1 p.m. every day. Anytime you put a comment on Google Classroom, I will try my best to get to it as quickly as possible. Remember, I do have two little girls that I'm hanging out with also and trying to entertain them during this time. So I'm not the quickest at getting back to those always, but I'm getting better. There's also Google Hangouts, which is a text-based chat form on the computer. And then my cell phone down there at the bottom. You guys could call or text me if you need something. And your parents can use that number as well. But just make sure if you're texting me and you've never texted me before, make sure you mention your name so that I know who you are. All right, that's about it that I got for you guys today. There will be vocabulary assignments up already in some of the classes, so check those out. And I hope you guys are staying safe, staying inside, and keeping yourself entertained.